Okay, I'm going to do a little video to show you what I carry in my tool bag. Just got this bag, yet to use it yet, just loaded it up with my tools. I carry this Bosch pocket driver. I use it to take off and put on panels on air conditioners and stuff like that. A lot of guys use the impact drivers. I've tried that with my impact driver, but I found out it kind of strips out the screws and the sheet metal, so that's what I like about this. You could kind of dial it down, the screws back on without stripping them. I know they got the new impact drivers on the market that are 3-speed. You could kind of dial down the speed, the power down a little bit. Those are good. Might get those eventually, but this is a really nice setup. It weighs only 2 pounds. It's really light. I would probably just keep it in there. Just got this holster. If I'm going up on the roof or something, I'll just slide this on my belt so that way I have it on me. I've been using this magnetic rubber tray. This works really good. Kind of keeps you from losing the screws. Just stick it on anything metal. Put your screws in there. You don't lose them. Not looking for them. In here, in this pocket, kind of keep gloves. Heavy-duty disposable gloves. You never know what kind of mess you're going to run into. If something really greasy or dead animal or whatever, plumbing. So there's the main tool compartment here. Kind of loaded it up, but pretty much this is how I'm going to be carrying them for the most part. Up here on this top pocket here, I got my service wrench, yellow jacket, kind of new. My other one kind of wore out. Over here I just got a bit for deck screws. Over here I got the Allen key bit for air conditioner valves. Most residential valves use this. Over here, this is the extension for the drill, another extension, and I use that if I really need to get down deep. A lot of the guys use those 6-inch long magnetic nut drivers. I need to get some of those. Here's a 3/8 nut driver for the drill. Oh, also, I forgot to show you. This is a bit from one of the mini slide driver. You just unscrew this, and right now it's 5/16, and you push it down. Now you have 1/4 inch. Really handy. It's all in one. This looks like almost a perfect setup, so I like that. Let's see. Over here I got my valve core removal tool to remove valve cores that are leaking. Got a valve core storage tool thingy. Over here I got this new Craftsman little pocket work light. It's really bright. Takes 3 AAAs. It's kind of like the Larry. It's a knockoff. It's like $7. It also serves as a work light. Leave it in there. Over here I got the Nylog, the red for R22 type of stuff. Everybody's pooping their pants on YouTube about that. It's good stuff. What I like about it, I used to use the leak lock, which is that blue tube, and it would make a mess. I mean, you get that stuff on your tools, you get that stuff on your clothes, it's not coming off really. So it makes a mess. And what's nice about the Nylog is it's oil-based, refrigerant oil-based. So if it gets in the system, it's not gonna harm it. It's just gonna blend in with the oil in the system already. So that's why Nylog's really good. And this is the 410A stuff in the blue container here. You can see I really don't use this one. Put that in there. Over here, I've got my utility knife. Here I got my trusty slotted blade screwdriver. Craftsman. It's really nice. It's really held up quite well. It's pretty old. Over here, this is one of my favorite tools. It's a 10-inch slide driver. Typically Johnstones carry this. You go from same thing, same people that make this bit here, 1/4 inch, 5/16, just by sliding it. And I like the long one so you could reach deep into units, changing carrier, contactors, that stuff. Those are hard to get to if you don't have a long bit like that. Over here I got my Uei Temperature Probes. These are really nice. Flips out. The blade flips out. And it has magnets on the back so you can stick it on a unit, a grill. You could even leave it like that, where this tip is still exposed. It's still good. You still take a reading out like that way. And it really has a big screen. You could drop it. These things are pretty robust. I've dropped them a few times. I like these because they come up to, they stabilize really quickly. I had the field piece style ones, and those ones suck. They got a small screen. They take forever to stabilize, and they break easily. They're not worth the money. All this I'm talking about, I mean, this is my personal opinion, my experience. Everybody has their own preferences on tools, and everybody would probably carry different type of tools. It all depends what you work on. This is just the stuff I find that the tools I need. Some Teflon tape, some Monster. It's kind of thicker stuff. It's better than most Teflon tape. Some white tape, electrical tape in here. And here I don't really have much yet. Made this myself from stuff from Home Depot. Copy the furnace fuller. I just made it. You have to use it yet. Hold the furnace door switch on so you could troubleshoot and task things to hold the power on. Thought that was cool. You see I'm kind of crazy. I made it. Just glued that magnet on there. Over here, I just got this. It's a Hillmore. It's a multi-screwdriver. There's all the, all the common sized bits, nut driver and all that stuff. 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, just like the Klein and all that. What I like about this one is, I could find it. Okay, it has a Schrader core removal tool. So that's what I liked about this one. I know Klein makes one like that, but I thought I'd give this one a try. Over here, this got, this is a really nice to have. This is a really heavy duty magnetic pickup tool, Craftsman. Extends to 4 feet. It's a long one. They could pick up to 16 pounds, they say. Always dropping screws, always dropping something. It's really nice to have. And it has kind of like a stainless steel shield, so it doesn't interfere on sticking on the side of things. That is a nice one. Over here, this is the standard Phillips. Number 2 Phillips. Another blade screwdriver. This screwdriver's little pocket. Little screwdrivers here. I got it. This is kind of a newer inspection mirror. It's a Craftsman with a light. This light thing clips off if you don't want the light thing. For like $10 or something on sale. What I like about the Craftsman inspection mirrors is when the mirror goes bad, like I use it for checking braze joints and all that. Sometimes if you check it, if the pipe's still hot, it might mess up the mirror. I try not to do that, but sometimes it happens and the mirror kind of gets black spots on it, gets distorted. So you go to Sears, they'll exchange it no problem. That's what I like about them, about these using their type of mirrors. Let's see, I'll just take that out. Over here I got this tool I got off of eBay. Same type of people that make the slide driver. It's a special type of mirror, like if you're trying to read like a model number off a motor from upside down, it turns it right side up for the way that you could read it. It's kind of cool, I thought, to read model numbers off motors, compressors, reading, that type of stuff. So that's what I liked about it. Over here I got a multi-putty knife, a scraper. That's comes in handy. Over here got a scratch awl. Use that to kind of line up panels. Got a Klein multi-stubby nut driver, screwdriver type of thing. And then inside I got the handle for the slide driver for this, if I ever needed that. Let's see, and I just got a little screwdriver there, little Phillips thermostat screwdrivers. This one's already breaking. Can't use it. The Schrader core tip, free stuff. Same here. Got a selection of thermostat screwdrivers, free type of stuff. Got a little brush here to clean off crap inside units, whatever, cleaning off parts. Over here I have a HVAC. It's a really nice flashlight. I like it. Doesn't have all the other crap, the strobing type of and red light, and all the crap you don't really need. So that's why I like it. It's just plain. It has a nice button. You could drop it. It has rubber at the end, so that's why I like it. It takes 2 AA's. Here I have just standard wire strippers, Craftsman. So if you mess them up, I'll give you new ones. They're okay. Just upgraded my Crescent Wrenches. This is a channel lock code blue Crescent Wrench. This is a 6-inch, so it's actually kind of bigger than most 6-inch. It opens up really wide, about 1.5 inches. The head on them are a little thinner, so you could fit them on TXVs if you need to, on TXV power heads. That's nice. I got a 6-inch and I got an 8-inch, so pretty much I could almost do anything with these. Over here I have I have this in another video, new Cobalt little kind of ratchet socket set with bits. It's really nice. Used it a few times already. One side is 1/4 inch. This is the 5/16 side, and this side is 1/4 inch, and it has the slider for changing the directions. And it's magnetic, and you could fit it on sheet metal screws on hard to reach areas, units stuck against the wall. Let's see what else. I got these Cobalt Linesman pliers. They're a good price because I really want to spend the Klein money. So far, I like these. These things kind of tend to rust up really quickly, though. They're okay. They come in handy. So got those. Over here I have some Craftsman professional little slip joint pliers. They're nice. Over here I have a little needle nose vice grip made by Craftsman. These are nice, come in handy. Here I got some Craftsman professional diagonal cutters, diagonal pliers, dikes, whatever you want to call them. I call them dikes because I know people hate that. Got some vice grip needle nose pliers, aka long nose pliers, depending whatever you want to call them. I call them needle nose. These are okay. They kind of replaced the Craftsman professional needle nose that I broke. So these are okay. The vice grip stuff is okay. They're a reasonable price for a reasonable tool. They're made in China. They're better than Harbor Freight. I can tell you that. Over here I have a pair of China lock crimpers. These are pretty good. I like these. One thing I noticed about one thing I don't like about them is the insulated crimp side is towards the end. To set it up, it would be nice if the insulated part was towards down here. It's just easier to set up and do your crimps. I think the Klein is like the opposite, where the insulated would be down here. But these are still good. I like these. I like the code blue channel lock stuff because they have better handles on them, more comfortable to hold and grip and all that stuff. I like that. Before I would basically just use this as my crimp, which any of you know that is not as good as a real crimper. Over here I have a new set of pliers, channel lock, code blue, grip lock, 9.5 inch. These, I like this type of head where it's more rounded type of head, so you can kind of grip round things, pipes, stuff like that. I like that. I like the code blue stuff, expensive but worth it. Over here I got a channel lock. It's like a PVC oil filter wrench type of tool. I like it because you can grip like PVC fittings, like a condensate drain pipe that drains into a bathroom sink underneath a bathroom sink. Sometimes you gotta take that stuff apart because their trap is clogged. So this is nice. This always kind of comes in handy. I like carrying this tool. So that's a nice tool to have. And they have longer ones, but this is the kind of the smaller version. I just kind of have a couple like for specialty little needle nose, Craftsman needle nose, Craftsman little mini dikes. They're made in China, but they're okay. I had them, so there's that. Let's see, on the side here I have got these little cable cuff clip things from Home Depot. They're like $1 for the mini ones. They clip it on the D-ring. They don't get in the way that bad. I mean, if I wanted to, I could stick them in the bag. I got a magnetic jumper. That's nice. I like that. fit on some of the terminals there. You can't really with the regular jumpers on them because they're so small and whatnot. Nothing to grip. I got a new. I used to carry a big 25-foot tape measure. Really, most times I don't need that. I just need to measure little things. So this 12-foot, I like this one, how it just comes out and locks in. I like it because it has the easy to read markings on it. Okay, on the back side here, let me just move some of this stuff. Oh, this side here, I got some gloves, Harbor Freight gloves. These are actually really good gloves for the money. They're like $10 on sale. I wear gloves when I braze because sometimes you get a little retarded. Sometimes you forget the pipe's hot and you grab something hot and you burn yourself. So I always wear these when I braze. That way I don't burn myself. Over here I got the jumper, a thicker gauge, so you could jump out of something like a motor or something. A blower motor, condenser motor to test it, to see if it works or stuff like that. Over here I have a couple paint markers. Those are good for marking on units on outdoors. They hold up better. They're oil-based, so they last longer. I like using paint markers on stuff like that for outdoor applications. Plain black Sharpie, that's always good to have. Carpenter's pencil. Over here on the back side, you want to do that clip. Over here I got a new little temperature gun. This is a 16:1, supposedly. It's like $25 on Amazon. I thought this was good. I mean, you're not going to take superheat subcool, really, or you're not going to get accurate readings, but if you just want a ballpark idea, take temperature splits on the grills and whatnot, motors, take temps on motors, it's a good tool to have. Over here I have the field piece. I forget what the number is. Everyone has one of these. Take the wet bulb and dry bulb type of thing. PRH2 pocket psychrometer. What I carry with it, just to get an idea if the unit is operating semi-normally, just to make sure it's running semi-okay without putting on my lab coat. Generic Delta T across coil, based on 400 CFM, blah blah blah, standard stuff. So you would just take your wet bulb, return air dry bulb, right there, and your return air wet bulb. They give you an idea. Let's say the camera to focus here. Let's say your return air was 78. And you had, I don't know, a 62 wet bulb. It should be close to 20.9, close to 21 degree split. And over here, generic superheat with wet bulb was nice. So I thought that was nice to carry with the. Works out perfect to carry it with this PRH2. I have some marking tape, just numbers, number wires, so you don't lose track of where they go and stuff like that. Number things. That's always good to have. Over here, you guys got a jumper to get power, like an outdoor condenser unit, to run a vacuum pump, whatnot, work light. Little jumper there. I got a Subco M500, you guys know what those are. Test compressors and stuff like that. I have a wire brush, plastic brush, black zip ties. I want to carry the ones with a loop too. Those ones are good to screw on stuff. Got a brush here, little level, just a little pocket level to check level on things and install thermostats and stuff like that, just so they look good. Not so much important for the new thermostats as far as operation, but as far as appearance, that's what you would do. My multimeter, it's a Phoenix, Uei Phoenix. I like it. Has a magnet on the back. You can stick it on units, so it stays up. No complaints on it, really. and it has a 3-year warranty. Field piece only has 1. Over here I have a check outlet, like for furnaces and stuff like that. Make sure everything's wired correctly, polarity, because on new furnaces that's important. So carry that. Got a cheap temperature pipe clamp tool. It works okay. Check superheat and subcool. Over here I have a Craftsman non-contact voltage detector. It's kind of little. Doesn't have like a dial to make the sensitivity, and to kind of make it less sensitive, you just put your fingers a little closer to the tip. As long as you're not touching any bare wire, you're okay. It's an okay tool. Probably the client is better, I'm sure. Over here I got alligator clips for the meter. Let's see, what else am I? Over here I put in the meter bag for the Uei meter, I put my, sorry, doing this with one hand. Let's see. Got my Z manifolds. Got the idea from Zach on YouTube. I have a video on them, all the part numbers and stuff. These are nice, they're really handy. So I put them in here because it's kind of works better to put them like that. Over here I got my parts tray. Downsized it. This is a 9-inch, so it pretty much has everything I need in it. Steak on, bigger steak ons. You know, I kind of gotta maybe get more of the red ones and blue ones and stuff. You got your double. I got your fuses, 3 amp. You got your these are good to have to bypass. It's really good if you need another terminal to connect to. It's good to have. A little sandcloth here to clean things off. The ohm out, the compressor, the ground, all that good stuff. Sheet metal screws, various sizes of wire nuts. Just some screws here. Old washers and parts there. Kind of get those off of old units. Wall anchors. Got some wall anchors in there. It's old valve cap. Those are good to have. It's old plugs off of TXVs when you buy them new. Filter dryers. Use those to plug up copper pipes and stuff to keep crap out of them for the temporary time. Over here I got a couple mini split adapters. You need those if you're going to work on mini splits. I don't like working on those, but sometimes you have to. A couple Schrader caps, new ones. Need a restock on those. I have 2 left. Got that. Over here I have a drill kit, drill bit set. It's a Cobalt. I don't know, on sale for 15 bucks, half price or whatever. Some of the bits broke already, like it's supposed to be impact ready, but it's kind of made out of crap. But for the most part, it's useful to me to drill holes through sheetrock for a T-stat, anchors, whatnot. You have some socket adapter stuff. It comes handy for the Bosch drill too. It's worth carrying. I like it. You need to drill a little hole through sheet metal and the ductwork to take a reading. That's good to have. Up here in this pocket, I forgot to show. In this pocket here, I got some spare wire. I got a little tool here to take off security caps, service valve, Schrader type of caps, R22 and 410A type of caps. Don't run into that too often, but sometimes you do. What else? Oh, I got a little popper. I think this is the 3 amp. Yeah, the 3 amp for 24 volt circuits. Just got this on sale at Johnstone, 10 bucks. Good to have for testing out shorts. I think it's got the meter instructions in there and the meter temperature thermocouple K clamp in there. Oh, and let's see, I forgot too, I got a fuse puller, old fuse puller. That's good. What I have over here, I just got this. This is the super cool slide rule. I thought it was cool. Pardon the pun. But to get superheat, subcooling, all that good stuff, tells you how to do it. I mean, normally you would have to carry 2 cards for R22 and 410A. What I like about this, it's all-in-one. A lot of things you would need to know. Troubleshooting chart here, give you an idea. Sometimes, you know, you're on a roof too long and you see stuff and you just need a little confirmation. You know, you can't know everything. Sometimes you forget some things. Oh, that way, you know, you get the symptoms here and you kind of get an idea what's wrong with the unit. I mean, it's not 100%, but it gives you an idea, like what to look for. Sometimes it's not the gospel, but it's definitely good to have. And how to wire capacitors to if you need to put 2 together and if you don't have the right one. Ohm's law, here legends, all that conversion stuff. Wet bulb, well, it's really good and it opens up. Has a little duculator for even flex and duct board. Indoor wet bulb. It has a lot of stuff on it. That's very useful. That's what I like about it. It's all in one. I slide it in this pocket here. Nice carry tool. Let's see, am I forgetting anything? I keep batteries. I keep batteries in here. Rechargeables for my flashlight. I like to change that. Spare batteries for anything else. Thermostats, other flashlights. It's always good to carry. I carry AAA, AA. Pretty much that's it. I use this tool bag for pretty much not only air conditioning, but just all around repairs. Car repairs, anything. Tools and tool bags is kind of a personal thing. People like to carry this, people like to carry that. It's all in what you do and what you like, what's worth carrying to you. This is a good sense of the tools I carry.